energy. There comes a moment when silence stops being weakness and becomes strength, and focus stops being selfish and becomes survival. That moment is when you finally begin to grow. We live in a world that constantly demands reactions. Speak faster, prove yourself, explain your choices, defend your decisions, justify your silence. But no one ever teaches us the power of stepping back, lowering our voice, and choosing to focus on ourselves instead. No one tells us that sometimes the strongest response is no response at all. I have learned through pain and through rebuilding that silence is not emptiness. Silence is space. And in that space, you either lose yourself or you find yourself. When life stripped me of many things I once relied on, when my body changed and my future no longer looked the way I imagined, I learned something profound. The loudest voices around you often know the least about your journey, and the quietest strength within you knows exactly where you need to go. Focusing on yourself does not mean you stop caring about others. It means you finally start caring about yourself. It means you stop pouring from an empty cup. It means you stop bleeding just to prove that you are alive. It means you choose healing over performance. So many people exhaust themselves trying to be understood. They explain their pain to people who are not listening. They justify their dreams to people who are committed to misunderstanding them. They argue with opinions that were never meant to be fair. And in the process, they lose time, energy, and peace. Silence saves you from that loss. When you stay silent, you begin to hear yourself. You hear your intuition. You hear your needs. You hear the quiet truth that gets buried under noise. Silence brings clarity, and clarity brings focus. Focus is not about ignoring the world. Focus is about choosing where your energy goes. Your energy is precious. Every word you speak, every argument you enter, every reaction you give costs you something. Focus teaches you to invest wisely. It teaches you that not everything deserves a response. Not every comment deserves your explanation. Not every attack deserves your defense. People often mistake silence for weakness. They think if you don't respond, you have nothing to say. But silence is often the result of knowing exactly what to say and choosing not to say it. Silence is restraint. Silence is wisdom. Silence is confidence. When you focus on yourself, you stop living life on other people's timelines. You stop rushing because someone else is ahead. You stop panicking because someone else is watching. You stop shrinking because someone else is uncomfortable with your growth. Focus brings you back to your own pace. And your pace is not wrong. I know how tempting it is to prove yourself, to show people that they were wrong about you, to make noise so the world notices your worth. But the truth is, people who truly see you do not need proof. And people who refuse to see you will never be convinced, no matter how loud you become. Growth does not announce itself. Real change happens quietly. While you are silent, while you are focused, while you are working on yourself without validation, something powerful is happening. You are becoming stronger without performing strength. You are becoming wiser without advertising wisdom. You are becoming confident without seeking approval. Staying silent does not mean you accept injustice. It means you choose your battles. It means you understand that reacting emotionally to everything keeps you trapped. Silence gives you distance. Distance gives you perspective. And perspective gives you power. There is a deep peace that comes when you stop explaining your choices. When you stop seeking permission to live the life that feels right to you. When you stop arguing with people who benefit from your confusion. Silence becomes a boundary. And boundaries are a form of self-respect. Focusing on yourself means asking hard questions. Who am I becoming? What drains me? What heals me? What am I holding on to out of habit, not love? Focus